everyone. I'm here again. I'm Dr. Sirisha, working for Institute of Aeronautical Engineering College. Today we are going to start the third session on TCS National Qualifier Test. We were looking at the programming logic questions which are most frequently asked, or the kind of questions most frequently asked in TCS NQT, most prominently known as, right? So let's start this one, not wasting much of your time. Let's start with the first question. This is a question on C programming. As you can see that with the word void main itself tells us that it is not a pseudo code, it is a piece of programming code, right? So here they have taken say one, rate, piece, item, result, 4 variables, and they have declared them as integers, right? So it is a simple mathematical question, guys. So here the point which you have to learn over here is, so what is the basic difference between the two operators, modulo and division? So for example, the basic maths I'm talking about, right? So when you divide two numbers, so x with y, so whatever that comes as coefficient will be the result of division, and the remainder will be the result of modulo, right? So please keep that in mind. The same basic calculation here they have asked for. Most of the students get confused. What is the result of modulo? So here they are asking for rate modulo division of piece. So rate they have initialized as 15 and piece as 10. So you have to perform modulo division of the same and you'll get 5 as the result, right? So the second statement can be expanded as result is equal to result plus item by 5, right? So just now you have calculated that result is 0 plus 5 by 5, which is 1, right? So this is your result, which is D, right? It is a simple question. The first question is quite simple one, right? So what it takes is the main point, right? Whether the coefficient or the remainder. Let's go to the next one. As this is a pseudo code. I just hope you know that. In the previous sessions also I have told you guys that pseudo code is different from the piece of code which is fetched from any programming language, right? So this is a piece of pseudo code where they have declared a variable digit as integer and they have assigned its value as 0, right? So then they have given an if-else structure. As this is a pseudo code, they are not going to use any flower black brackets which we generally use in C or C++ or Java. Neither they have used any indentation, right? So starting from this column, then if the body is inside, then a tab, 3 spaces in general, which is the default one in Python, right? Nothing is given. So to specify that at the end of the structure, end of the if structure, they specify with words end if, right? So obviously you can observe that this is a pseudo code which we have to answer and where it starts and where it ends. Yes. So digit is 0. It has been initialized to 0. Now the structure goes like this. If 0, then print 1, else print 2. This is quite clear, right? And if that is the end of this structure. So if 0, so in the condition part they have taken only the value of digit which is 0, right? So you can just replace it. Don't do much work, replace it. Please do not even think that they are not comparing the value of digit with any other variable or a value, nothing they are not doing. So the condition is missing. No, my dears, the condition is there. The condition itself is 0. Condition here is the value of the digit, whatever the value of the digit may be, right? So here it is 0. That means, as I said in the previous sessions, except 0, everything is true. Except 0, everything is true. So here 0 is false. If it is false, it goes to the else part. Whatever that is there in the else part will get executed. Here in this code, digit is the digit print statement is given as the body of else part. So the the character set of characters, we can call it as digit, will be printed. So the answer for this one is digit, right? So digit will be printed, right? Make sure that the condition, whatever you are checking in if or for or while, need not always contain relational operators. It is not mandatory. It can be a single statement or a variable or straightforward a constant value. It can be anything. It is not syntax error, but you have to identify what that statement is saying, whether it results to be true or false. Okay, so what if, say, on a contrary to that, if I declare integer digit is equal to, say, integer digit, say 3.5, then how this is going to get executed? So digit will be replaced by 3.5. As I said, everything is true except 0. So 3.5 when placed in condition part, it returns to be true. So the answer at that time will be 1. Right? So please make sure what condition is saying. Right? Right. Let's go to the next one. And again, bitwise operators come into the picture. Here, this is pure C code, a piece of code written in C programming language, where they have declared digit is equal to 8, right? So, and they want the answer for this one, digit left shift. Remember guys, this is shifting the data in this direction. Just remember, most of the students get confused in this way. Where this one is bit shift left or right. Very simple. Whatever the symbols they give, put a line in front of it. You will understand in which direction it is showing. If the operator bitwise they have given like this, put an arrow. Right shift. Right? So here in this question, they have given left shift operator. So you have a digit 8 is supposed to get moved. As this is basically a bitwise operator, convert 8 into bits. So when you convert this 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0, this is 1 byte, right? 8 bits, right? The first 8 bits I'm talking about. Remaining, as it is integer, it is going to take total 4 bytes. The total size will be 4 bytes, as they have initialized it to 8, except the first 4. The first 4 bits, all the remaining will be zeros. As I have said to move left, so this one is going to move. So the resultant after shifting is 0 0 0 1 0 0 0, and the last will be filled with the zeros. Now convert this again into decimal number system. So 2 per 0, 2 1, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 to the 4, 4. 16 is the answer, right? Okay, what if they have given like digit right shift? Simple. Do the same. Whatever they ask you, do it blindly. So this is the value of 8. More towards right. So 0 0 1 0 0, 0, 0. The empty space which you are going to get, fill it with 0. So 2 power 0, 2, 1, 2 square. So the answer will be 4. So it is as simple as that. Okay. So this is bitwise shift left and right operators. Okay. Yes. Let's go to the next one. Again, this is a program, a complete full-fledged program written in C programming language. Look at the question. So they have taken two variables of data type integer. X is 1 and Y is 1. Both are initialized as 1 respectively. Right? Then they have given if Y is less than 0, if Y is greater than 0. What do you think? First of all, as soon as you see this, you might get a doubt. Okay, without closing the first one, they have taken the second one. What they are doing, it is syntactically wrong, right? Syntax error. That might be the first word that is coming to your mind, but it is not. As I always say, elaborate it. So if Y is less than 0 is the first condition. Okay, so remember one thing, in decision making or loops, that is in general, in control structures, if the body is having a simple statement or a single statement, we need not use flower brackets. For example, say if it's just an example, if X is greater than Y, then printf percentage %d X, else printf percentage %d Y. You can see that if the condition given X is greater than Y is true, a single statement is going to get executed, that it is printing the value of X. Else, if the condition fails, a single statement is being executed. That means the body of if is a single statement, the body of else is also a single statement. In this case, you need not use flower brackets. It's not required. You use it or not, one and the same, right? If at all, if you have two statements like printing the value of X or incrementing, it's a small example, guys, then you have to use, that is a compound statement. If the body of any structure is having a compound statement, that is a set of statements as its body, to specify the same, we use flower brackets. So for example, if the condition is false, you are printing the value of Y and incrementing the value of X. So these are two different statements. Printing the value of Y, incrementing the value of X. Both are two different statements, and I can even say independent statements. But they both come under the body of else. That means if you are executing else, you have to execute these two statements. So more than one statement is a compound statement. In that case, you have to use flower brackets to specify that it is a set of statements. Right? So I hope you know set theory. Remember that? So whatever the values that are present in a set, we represent them within flower brackets. Right? The same. Right? In this case, let's come back to the question which is given to us. So you can clearly see that they have given a single condition if. So, and the second one is also an if condition. What does that mean? It means that that means this condition, if it is true, its body is a single statement. Its body is a single statement. And what is that body? It is if Y greater than 0, then X is equal to 3. Else X is equal to 5. Let me make it very clear. X is equal to 5. Right? So what does that mean? If this if condition, the first if condition is true, this if else structure is as a whole is the body of that if condition. Is the body of the if condition. So it's obvious, guys. You can see if this condition is true, then the control is going to come to if, the second if, right? The second if. If this condition is true, x will be overwritten by 3, else x will be overwritten by 5. Either one of the things are going to happen, not all, right? So we can cumulatively we can say that the body of the first if or the outer if statement is a single if statement, if else structure, a single if else structure. That's why you can see that the second if as an internal integral part and parcel of the body of the outer if. Okay, so well and good. I hope you understood the reasoning behind the way they have written. So y the value of y is 1. 1 is less than 0. What do you think, guys? Is it true or false? 1 is less than 0. The condition fails. So this structure is not going to get executed. This structure is not going to get executed. Then what is left after this? If they have went to a strike printf statement where they are trying to print the value of x. What is the value of x? It is 1. You didn't change it because we didn't enter the body of the outer if statement to change the value of x, right? So we didn't enter. So the value of x will not change and it will retain as 1. Okay, please don't think that it is syntactically wrong or something else, right? Fine, let's go to the next one. Here even this is a simple C programming code and they are asking for the output of the same. Okay, so they have asked over here is 3 variables they have taken. X initialized to 3, y is initialized to 2, z is initialized to 1. And you have to perform x or y and z, right? So how many operators are there? 2 operators are there. Bitwise OR. Okay, let me write bitwise OR and bitwise AND. 2 operators are there. Okay, let's evaluate. Do you know the priority or precedence? Priority of one of these one, which one get the higher priority? Or do you remember the precedence table? This is the primary question. Okay, so guys, you need to be well aware of that. So out of these two, N gets higher priority, then gets on. Okay, I shouldn't even use this one. This gets higher priority when compared to or. So first y and z will be calculated. The resultant will be operated with the bitwise OR operation with x. Okay, coming to z. What is the value of y? What the value of y is? So 0, 0, 0, 0. They have taken 0, 2. So let me convert that also. So 2, 0, 0, 1, 0. Right? So 2 per 0, 2 per 1, 2. Next, z, 1. So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. 2 per 0. Right? And they're asking for an AND operation. What is the what is this AND operation and how it works? Very simple. If both the values are 1s, the result will be 1. In all the remaining cases, it will be 0. Right? So let me write a small truth table for the same. X, y. So x and y. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. For all the combinations, possible combination of 2 variables. So AND will result as this. If it is or says that if at least one value is 1, the result will be 1. Okay, so here the first case both are zeros, so I have to take 0. In all the remaining cases, it's 1. So this is the truth table for bitwise OR and AND. So based upon this 0 and 1, it's 0, 1 and 0, 0, all zeros, guys, all zeros. So this is the result of Y and Z. Now you have to perform X or the result. So let me name it as temporary as R. So this is the operation which you have to perform. So what is the bit value of the X? What is the bit value of X? It's 3. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. So 2 per 0, 2 per 1, right? Sorry, 2 per 1, right? 2 per 1 is 2, then 2 per 0 is 1, so total. Now let's calculate OR of 1, 1. So remaining all are zeros. Then convert this into decimal. So 3 is the answer. So 3 is the answer. I just hope you understood that, right? So simple, but guys, what if you do not remember? If you don't care about remembering the precedents, let's see what happens if you perform the OR operation first. Let me check that. Let me do that even. So if I perform X 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, that is 3, right? And Y is 2. Let me perform the OR operation first. If I perform OR operation, I am going to get 3. Sorry, 3, right? Then, and this is the result, and Z is 1. And an end operation of these two will give 1, 0, 0, 0, which is false. You are getting the answer as 1. If you convert that into decimal, you are going to get 1, right? So please check at the precedence. If you talk about bitwise AND, XOR and OR, AND gets the highest priority, then XOR, then OR. I didn't mention for XOR as it is not given in our given expression, so I didn't mention it earlier. Okay, let's go for the next one. Yes, here they have given us a pseudocode, a simple pseudocode, right? They're talking about a function fun, right? Here they have taken the values as x is equal to 7, y is equal to 4, z is equal to 2, and they're trying to evaluate the value of x or override the value of x. So with x, logical AND or y, logical set. So if you replace them with the values which we have in our hands, 7 and 4 or 2. This is what we have to do. Just like bitwise, logical AND is having higher priority when compared to logical OR. So here, as brackets are not given, right? So the first priority goes to this. Then how to evaluate this? This is the primary question. Remember, except 0, everything is true. So 7 is true and 4 is true. True and true, the result is true. So OR, the value of 2 is, it is not 0, so it is true. True or true is true. So the result is true. So it is not any other value or neither one. I think it is true. Okay, right. Let's go for the next one. Yes, guys, as I said, TCS, these guys swing between different programming languages, but you need not get panic. Why? Because they give the pseudocodes or the pieces of code of programming based upon the basics of any programming language. They'll not go to high end. As this is the first round, they'll not go to high end. So you can be confident enough to migrate between C, a pseudocode, and C++. Clearly, you can see that they have mentioned in the include section preprocessor directives using IO stream. So this piece of code belongs to C++. plus an object-oriented programming language, right? Okay, don't get panic, just have a look. Okay, they have taken two variables NBR as 21889 and C as 0. They have declared both as long. Long takes 8 bytes. Okay, so let's go for the next line. They have given us an expression, and the expression is C is equal to NBR is equal to 0. Check 21889 cap 1. Yes, it is a conditional control structure, or you can even call as ternary operator, right? They are using ternary operator. Clearly the structure shows us the same, right? So have a look at the structure. You have a question mark in your hands followed by two statements separated by colon, right? So that itself tells us that this is a ternary operator. So whatever the result of this ternary operation is, that will be assigned to C, right? So let's calculate it. So there, the condition here, it is saying that whether the value of NBR is equal to 0 or not. No, it is not 0. It is 21889. So it is false. So if this is false, we are going to evaluate the second part. What the second part is saying, 21889 XOR of 1. Right? So let's do that. So to perfect, this is Bitwise Operator. Right? Bitwise Operator. Don't get panic. You need not convert this whole value 2189889, this 5-digit value, to binary. Let me tell you what the trick is. Okay, so whatever the combination of 21889 maybe, it is not the exact one, guys. I don't remember one. Not exact. Let me write it very clearly. Not value. Okay, so you maybe a combination of 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0. I'm just writing 1 1 0 1 because it is an odd number. Am I right or wrong? 9 is an odd number. So 21889 is an odd number. So odd number, your LSB will always be 1. So I'm not sure about all these values or the binary values, but I'm damn sure about the least significant bit, which says it is 1. Okay, the second one. So 1, it is so obvious, right? So replace zeros and 1. Did I map it properly or not? Yes, I did it properly. Okay, let's perform XOR. What XOR says? XOR says that if the two values are different, the result is 1 or else the result is 0. Very simple. Let's calculate. 1 and 0, 1. 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. 0, 0, 0. 1, 0, 0. Sorry, they are different. So it will be 1. See, I am getting confused. 0, 0, it is 0. 1, 0, 1. 0, 0, 0. 1, 0, 1. 1, 0, 1. 0, 0, see. Just look at this piece, guys. Just look at this piece. Don't you think it is as it is? Coming to the last bit, as they both are same, it will turn to be 0. Right? It is going to turn to 0. So what will be or what can be the value of this one? Just simply 21889 minus 1. Right? If you decrease it by 1, 88812 is the answer. Very simple. So for subtracting 1, right, or you can say decrement a value using bitwise operators, simply n XOR 1 will be equivalent to n minus minus, or let me make it very clear, n minus 1. right guys? So n XOR 1 is equivalent to n is equal to n minus 1. So simply rather than placing -1, they have used XOR. So you need not get panic. So if to test this, you can take any example of NBR in number, that is any number, and try it and perform XOR with 1. You'll just get a value which is 1 less than the given one, right? So the answer will be 2, 1, triplet. So the answer will be 2, 1, triplet. Let me clear this here. Okay, so let's go for the next one. Here, a simple piece of code. Not able to figure out, if you are not able to figure out what in which programming language this is written, the C out, the word C out simply tells us that it is in C++, right? See, guys, very simple. You need not get panicked that they are giving bits in C++. So what? The whole logic even that can be written in C. See guys, initialization of variables, same in C. While loop, same in C. The body, same. Just the printing statement changed. How this printing statement will be present in C. So it will be printf %d a. That's it. What else have changed? Right? So they are asking the value of A. Let it be. It's simple. Right? So just concentrate on the logic what they are asking for. Okay? So they are asking for execution of this while loop and get the value of final A. Guys, A is equal to 3 and B is equal to 5. This is the part of initialization. And they are asking us while the condition B post decrement and the body is post incrementation of A. Right? So very good. So post decrementation means what? Post operator, increment or decrement operator tells us that first of all use the variable wherever it is placed and then decrement it. Okay. So here B is placed as a condition in while. Right. So what conditions say? The answer either true or false. Nothing more than that. Right. They have to do. They have only two options, either true or false. So the value of B is 5. So everything except 0 returns true. So it is true. So the condition over here is true. So it will execute the body which is incrementation of A. Before incrementing, B is going to reduce itself 4 and it is going to increment A to 4. So B got decremented and A got incremented. Again the loop starts. Here the value of B is 4 now. So 4 is true. So B, as it has given the result as true, it is going to first decrement itself and then get inside the body and increment the value of A, which is 5. Next, again the loop, because it didn't end. The while loop will run unless the condition fails, right? So B is 3 now. Yes, the condition is true. So it is going to decrement itself now and increment the value of A, which is 6. Now again the loop starts. What is the value of B? It is 2. So very good. It is 2. Decrement itself and increment the value of A is 7 now. Right? Again the loop starts. What is the value of B? It is 1. It is true. So as it is true, next operation, decrement the value of B, increment the value of A, 8. Again go and check. What is the value of B? It is 0. And the loop breaks. Right? And the loop breaks. Loop breaks. Right? So finally you come out of the while loop and you are printing the value of A. What is the final value? After all overwritings, it is 8. Now guys, just tell me what is the logic behind this while loop. It's very simple. This 2 lines of loop gives you A is equal to A plus B. That's it. See, post decrementation, post addition, they have used 2 operators, very simple addition operation. That's it. If you use assignment addition, it can be even written as A plus is equal to B. But this simple statement they have given, taken a while. Okay, so the hidden logics will be very, very simple, guys. Only thing is you need to crack and be attentive, be in the place where you are. That means your brain shouldn't roam outside. Okay, right. So just concentrate. It's simple one. But don't decrement B first and then use. That will be pre-decrementation. But here they have given post. Use the value of B first and then decrement it. Okay. I just hope you understood that. Let's go to the next one. Right? Yes. A simple introduction of data structures. Here I have started with binary search trees. They have given a simple question. Yes, guys, they will be asking in programming MCQs round, they will be even asking questions from data structures. You need to be very vigilant, guys. Data structures. And in data structures, they will be concentrating on searching, sorting. In linear data structures, on linear data structure, that is a stack, queue. And in non-linear data structures, trees, graphs. And at times you may get few questions on OS and CN also. You need not worry, only at the top level, not in any in-depth level. If you go through questions, few questions, theoretical questions, or basics, if you turn like this and that in before going to exam, that will suffice. Okay, so here they're asking for if you traverse through a binary search tree in order, we get the output in which order. Okay, so this is a straightforward question. Few things you have to remember. It gives the order in increasing, always A. BST, they have not said binary tree, they have said binary search tree. Then what is the funda of binary search tree? It always says that the left node will have a value less than or equal to the parent, and right node will have a value greater than its parent. Say for example, 2, 1, 3, 4, 6, 5, and 7. Let me check. So the left part of 4, all the values are less than 4. Coming to 2, left value is lesser and right value is greater. The property prevails. Coming to the right hand side of 4, 6 is greater than 4, 5 and 7. All the values are greater than 4. Very good. Coming to 6, its left value 5. It's less than 6. Yes. And the right value 7. Very good. Coming, they have asked for in order traversal. What in order tells? Left, first visit, the visiting, right? The order of visiting. First left node, then the root node, then the right node, right? So, leftmost, first you are going to travel to the leftmost, that is 1. Then its parent, which is 2. Then its right, which is 3. So as the total left part is done, it will go to the root, which is 4. Then it will start going in its right direction. After root, right. In the right subtree, we do have a left part for 6. So 5 will be executed. Then it will reach its root 6. Then its right child 7. See in which order it is given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it in increasing order or not? So it will be in increasing order. So one of the basic applications of in order is if the given tree is a binary search tree, then its in order will be a will result the data in increasing order or ascending order. Okay, remember that, guys. So these type of questions, you need not take any examples. right? You need to get you must get used to that, right? In my next video, I'll be totally concentrating on bits on data structures only, like pre-order, post-order. Just go through that, okay? So few things must be fixed in your mind. You need not take, you shouldn't take an example at that moment and start traversing. It will kill the time, which pseudocodes require a lot, right? So please remember these things. The last point or the last question for this video. So here I'm talking about a linear data structure stack. They've asked is what is the element on the stack once all the elements listed below are pushed onto. So they are pushing. So they have pushed 4, 2, 1, 4, 5, 3, 7, and 8. I just hope you know that stack goes with the last in, first out. That is, the last inserted element will be removed first. So with this insertion and deletion operations are renamed as push and pop respectively when you work with a stack, right? So have a look. This is how your stack is. They have pushed first 4, then 2, then 1, blah, blah, blah. Now they are performing these operations. First, pop. Pop means remove the element which is on the top. Remove the 8. The second operation is also pop. So remove 7. Right? Then they have pushed 3. Another 3. So what is the element of this stack? So always in a stack, we can access the peak element. Peak element. That is the element pointed by the variable top. Right? So the element is 3. Right? So guys, remember, in the next video, I'm going to start from the scratch of data structures, bits and data structures, taking into account the previous questions which were asked by TCS in NQT test. Okay. Thank you for this session. Having patience to listen to me. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.